considering on the scale of Uchihas, Itachi isn't like up there. You realize like Obito could kick Itachi's ass, Madara could kick Itachi's ass, adult Sasuke maybe. I have money that he probably could, just because he has the Rinnegan. So like Itachi isn't Itachi on the scale of like Uchiha like fucking power. He isn't that big, but that doesn't mean he's not strong. Don't get me wrong. Itachi's like fucking kick ass and shit.
No.
But like
So,
that's my point. If he's the weakest out of the main few, then like, ooh.
Yeah, and this is one of my other points. Even if they're stronger than him, if he uses his genjutsu, which he has so much genjutsu, he's like the master of just deception.
I mean, right? But like,
so like. If Madara and Sasuke teamed up on Itachi, right, for some god knows reason, and like Madara and Sasuke stab Itachi, the camera's gonna zoom out and it's like they stab themselves.
No, I mean like you gotta think about it.
Be doing.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Like Sasuke broke out of Tsukuyomi. I mean, you could say that Itachi let Sasuke break out of Tsukuyomi, but I think Uchiha is like if it was like Naruto and Sasuke running into Itachi, yeah, pretty sure Itachi would hit him with that genjutsu. But if it was Madara and Sasuke, two Uchihas who know Uchiha Sharingans, like you know.
Are we talking about like Rinnegan Madara, or are we talking about like?
Let's just say like Edo Tensei Madara, right?
Oh my god. Yeah,
so Edo Tensei Madara and Sasuke. Okay, let's say like before he died, like you know when he was fighting Hashirama when he was alive. Let's say that Madara, right? Let's say that Madara and Sasuke for some reason were like, hey, fuck you, Itachi. Itachi would try to hit them with that genjutsu. I don't know if Tsukuyomi would work though, because like. Okay, obviously Sasuke would know about Tsukuyomi, so he wouldn't look Itachi in the eyes, and even if he did, he broke out of it before. And Madara, I'm pretty sure Madara is a beast at Genjutsu. He put the Raikage under Genjutsu in like 2.2 seconds, you know? Like it was nothing.
No, he is a beast. No, Madara is a beast at Genjutsu. I think he's just as skilled as Itachi. I take that back.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if Itachi did hit him with like Tsukuyomi, he can be like, oh, you know, I'm out, like...
Yeah, because Madara was like, what happened? He was fighting against the Shinobi Alliance, and he was kicking everyone, and this guy went to go stab him, and he like looked right in his eyes, and that person just like...
Oh yeah, he just straight up like just, shit himself. He didn't know what the fuck to do. Like,
yeah.
That shit's crazy. And Sasuke is also a beast. Sasuke is also a beast in Genjutsu, because in the 5 Kage Summit, he put this Genjutsu specialist, someone, the Raikage himself, was like, hey, you know, you're good at being a Genjutsu guy. You're with me, like you're my personal group member, right? Sasuke put that guy in Genjutsu, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Like you know, he was shook, like he was paralyzed. He didn't want to move. Like fucking, he was just done.
I'm gonna convince you on something. All right, so Sakura could have been redeemed as a character, and this is my point. Sakura, at the beginning, it's implied in the original Naruto series that she is the strongest Genjutsu user out of all of them, and she has the biggest chakra control. Okay, and on top of healing, you know what they should have done? They should have made her the strongest Genjutsu user to surpass freaking Itachi. They should have done that, because if they did, there would have been some respect to Sakura. Some. She's still kind of useless, but I'm saying she would have been as useless.
I mean, it depends. If we're talking about like the beginning of the series, Sakura, then I don't think she should have been getting into the game. I feel like she should have been getting into what she got into in like Shippuden immediately. You know, with like Tsunade and like all her extra shit. I feel like as soon as Sakura, as soon as Tsunade was introduced, I feel like they should have started training instead of her waiting all the way to like mid Shippuden to be somewhat slightly useful. And then she learned like what was that? Oh, the Mitonic regeneration. Yeah, and then she became like pretty decent. Like Sakura now is pretty decent compared to Sakura like in the past. She's still not as strong as Sasuke or Naruto, but she's still like up there. You know.
Even if she's introduced as a medical type character, you know.
Yeah.
She should have learned how to use Kabuto's little slice blade thingy-majig.
Oh yeah, that was where he like cause he like fucked up Tsunade with that shit, didn't he? When they fought like back in the original fucking series, yeah, she was like, "Oh my god, I'm about to die," and then Naruto came up with like the forehead fucking headband, fucking headbutt shit, like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, Kabuto. I mean, even Orochimaru was like, "Yo, Kabuto is like Kakashi right now," and Kagashi's fucking. I mean, back in like the original series, he wasn't strong, but like considered for every other ninja, yeah, he was still up there, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If Sakura had the Kabuto blades at the end of the Naruto original series,
and she was super buff. Yeah, and she would be super buff because she would learn the fucking.
She would have been. Not even then. They should have. You know what? No, they should have started her off with. She should have had a minor form of what Kabuto had, and then a buff for the triangle thing on the fucking her head, and then she would have been matched up with Sasuke and Sakura, or not Sasuke and
Right.
Naruto. So like that would have been great. And then if they would have expanded on her genjutsu plus her skills she had then, and maybe make up some new jutsu, because if you think about it, Sakura has only done like shadow clone jutsu.
I mean, no,
never
she's done other things. She's done the summoning jutsu, the
don't know.
substitution jutsu.
That's sad.
She
You
can
know
do.
that.
She can do. I mean, she can summon Katsuya, which isn't you know, that's not a fodder feat. Like that's a sage creature right there. You know, that's not something you can just like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just still a summoning jutsu. You know, that's still like a sage mode creature. That's like, you know, like that's like when Naruto. But like that puts you in comparison. Naruto summoned Gemabuta when he was like what 9, and like
Yeah.
fucking it took Sakura all the way to like the war arc to summon Katsuyu, which you could say is on the same level as Gemabuta, right?
Oh yeah, he is.
So
So does
Naruto
that
did that when he
mean-
was 9.
Wait, so here's the thing. Kakashi said he was in the Anbu when he was like 7, 8 years old, around there,
Right.
right? 10, maybe. Yeah. So does that mean technically, since Naruto did all that junk, does that mean he technically qualifies for Anbu?
No, because remember that time where Guy wanted to be in the Anbu and fucking who was it? Danzo. Danzo was like, "You can't be in the Anbu. You don't have enough darkness in you." I'm pretty sure they would tell Naruto the same thing. Now Sasuke, I'm positive Sasuke would be put into the Anbu. I could
Oh
put
my
money
God.
that Sasuke would be allowed into the Anbu if he stayed in the village, right? And then he probably would have left.
Yeah.
But I can't stress it enough. I told people this. People get mad that I tell them this. Sasuke should have learned Snake and Dragon Sage mode, and here's why.
Yes, yes.
He
yes,
was with
yes.
he was with who was Orochimaru. He was with Orochimaru for the longest, right? Orochimaru knew where to learn Sage Mode at. Right? Oh my god, that just went past my feet. But he knew where the fuck to learn Sage Mode at. Right? And he was looking for a new body. So while he was teaching like Sasuke all this shit, why didn't he teach Sasuke Sage Mode? And you could say that the Curse Mark is some sort of Sage Mode, but the Curse Mark
It
is
is,
like
actually.
really, really fodder to like actual Sage Mode, you know?
Yeah, it is. This is one thing I also, wish that they did. If they went with the route of, you know what, Sasuke has Sage Mode, it would bring back the whole, oh Naruto, you're not special type deal, and it would bring back to the whole
But
reason
Naruto-
why Sasuke's not coming back to the village, because he was just jealous of Naruto and how much progress he was making. So if he
Right.
goes, oh, I'm Sage Mode, it would bring back that whole, this is why he's gone.
Alright, but
he
like
wants to get stronger. Yeah.
but I don't feel like it'd be like, oh, Naruto, you're not special anymore, because Kabuto had the, well, quote, Sage mode. I don't know if it was like the
Oh,
true
yeah.
deal, but he claimed it was. He claimed that was true Sage mode, so I'm gonna just take his word for it. He said that was true Sage mode. That's a really different Sage
Snake
mode
Sage
than like,
mode, I would
yeah,
guess.
it's
Yeah.
really different than fucking, Toad Sage mode. It applies to different abilities, like you can move the terrain to your abilities instead of having like Frog Kata with normal Sage mode. You can like blind yourself and shit, like, you can just like legit. Snake mode would be its own thing, and I feel like Sasuke would like become the next Sage of Six Paths, and then Naruto is already the next Sage of Six Paths. So when they fought in the Final Valley, they would have, because Sasuke kind of got smothered in the final battle. I'm gonna say, because like he didn't even fight him for that. He didn't fight Naruto for that long, right? But like
Yeah.
in the middle of the fight, not even the middle of the fight, like the few front fucking pages of the fight, he was just like, oh shit. I need the Biju. Like, he was out of chakra.
Yeah.
So if he had Sage
Yeah.
mode, I'm pretty sure he would have, like, changed his mind and went, oh, I'm just going to activate Sage mode instead.
Yeah, and what's funny is the unique part was like Naruto had Sage Mode, and it was all cool and all that was Frog, Frog Sage Mode.
Right.
And the fact is, if they went, remember when Sasuke had the Curse Mark and he changed and everybody was like, wow, Sasuke's so cool. If they would have went with like another physical appearance change, like you said with the snake thing, I
Yeah.
think that people would have, yeah.
I don't think it would
Going
just be a
for a
physical
JoJo thing
appearance.
here.
I feel like it'd be the same eye thing. I just feel like he would have, like, snake eyes. And then think about it. If you think about, like, Snake Sage mode on top of Mangekyo Sharingan. Think about Snake Sage mode on top of Rinnegan. Naruto doesn't have the Rinnegan. Could you imagine Naruto with the Rinnegan? And Sage mode. Like, are you
Yo,
legit, like, taking the words from my mouth into consideration? That's retarded. He would be
That
fucking
is-
stupid, bro. Like, it's not even funny.
Uchiha clan is just stupid, overpowered. on so many
yeah,
levels.
it depends on what scaling, because there are certain people I feel like could like take out certain Uchihas. For example, I feel like if who is it, Itachi and Kakashi fight, I have faith that Kakashi could kill Itachi. And I know
Yeah,
that's probably going to be
Kakashi.
sketchy, but I have faith. Everyone's going to be like, well, okay, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to take like peak Kakashi and peak Itachi, okay? I'm going to take like Itachi in his prime and like fucking Kakashi like, you know, one Kamui but can still bust that shit out and do some finessefulness with it, right? So I'm gonna take those two, and I'm gonna put this into consideration. With Itachi Susanoo, it's like put out, you know, like, oh yeah, this shit's crazy, right?
Yeah.
You know, he has all these abilities and shit, and it's just all over the board dumb. But like
Kakashi's my favorite just because of his arc.
Kakashi already knew. I feel like Kakashi would have intellectual levels. Not even wrong, smart. I feel like Itachi was like smarter than Shikamaru, but Kakashi's also like really smart. And fucking Kakashi with Kamui especially, like, okay, put this into consideration. What is Itachi gonna do? He's gonna activate his Susanoo. He's gonna try and hit him with the Totsuka blade, of course. But what happens when you know?
He can do the.
What happens when you Kamui's Totsuka blade? Like, then what? Like, and then you're gonna try and hit him again, and then it's not gonna work because he's Kamui, and then you know, he Kamui's a part of your fucking thing away, and then it's just all over the board, not a fun time.
If you think about it, Itachi's just one of those chill troll people on Xbox, because like Sasuke was like fucking thinking he was killing Itachi for that entire fight, and then like he slaughters him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what's your last words?" And then
I'm
like
not gonna
skips
lie,
to Itachi
I'm kinda
sitting on the
pissed,
throne.
bro.
I laughed. I
Like,
laughed.
I was really pissed about the Sasuke Itachi fight. That shit was weak. It was weak.
Yeah, it was too long.
It was
too
weak.
long as well.
No. What should have happened is Sasuke shouldn't have been a fucking pussy. Because this whole I didn't get the Mangekyo Sharingan because you told me to is really fucking bullshit. And I'm gonna say it just how it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, it was really fucking bullshit. He should have got the Mangekyo Sharingan, right? He should have got that shit from fighting Naruto again. And when he fought Naruto and they did it like, you know, Rasengan, Chidori Clash, he could have been like, oh my god, this is it. I'm about to kill him. You know, Mangekyo Sharingan. But, you know. I guess it's important for like Sasuke to kill Itachi. Don't get me wrong, Sasuke's still gonna kill Itachi. It's just gonna be later on when he's actually like, you know, Itachi level, so Itachi doesn't have to be like, God, I have to hold back and I'm gonna look bad, you know, like fucking. Because I feel like Itachi would straight up murder like fucking heavy Sasuke. Like that's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a heavy Sasuke. What is it, Taka Sasuke?
You have Storm 4?
No. I had it on disc, but fucking. I traded it in.
I was about to say I can re-download it and we can like clap cheeks.
Oh wait, you fucking downloaded that shit? I could fucking game share from you.
I forgot. Wait, does that mean you can?
It means you put your profile on my PlayStation, I put my profile on your PlayStation. I can download games you get, and you can download games I get. I'll totally play fucking Shippuden with you though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because if someone did that on here one time and let's play some Apex.
Alright, but